Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Read a Book, Learn to Cook. My name is Miss Tiffany, and I've been so excited about this for a while. If you remember, this time last year, we had our special guest read the first edition of Dragons Love Tacos, and we had such a great time and such a good turnout. We had to have him back to read the sequel. So, without further ado, welcome back, Chef Q.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right for a Tuesday. How about you?
I am doing wonderful, looking like Wednesday on a Tuesday.
I dig it. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming back with us. We definitely had a great time next time. So, what's been going on with you?
Not a whole lot. Ever since then, I've been okay. I'm being a little modest, but yeah, everything's been great, especially too with as they say, being booked and busy. So it's been really fun with the food stuff. Immediately after we did Dragons Love Tacos Part One, I did a I did a taco party for a 1 year old's birthday party, so that was super cool. So yeah, things have been pretty fun.
Oh, I bet that was so much fun. That sounds awesome. Well, I see you with your taco bandana, and is that a taco apron as well?
It is. I don't know if you can see me, but
I
yeah, it says Taco Tuesday.
All right. Well, you are definitely ready. So I'm going to step out of the way and let you take it away with reading Dragons Love Tacos.
Okay, sounds good. Once again, we are reading Dragons Love Tacos 2, the sequel. Hey kid, why are all your dragon friends crying? They look so sad. Oh my, we got to do something about this. Listen to me, dragons. Don't freak out. No wonder they're upset. Dragons love tacos. Remember that time we had that awesome taco party with those dragons? There were so many tacos. Pant loads of tacos. Big tacos, little tacos, beef tacos, chicken tacos. And because of a totally honest mistake, not blaming anybody here, there was also some spicy tacos. Unfortunately, spicy salsa gives the dragons the tummy troubles. And when the dragons get the tummy troubles, well, you know. But now, there are no more tacos. None. Nada. Nil. If only we could somehow go back in time to our delicious taco party, before the spicy salsa, of course. We save a handful of tacos, plant them in the ground, and grow taco trees, so we'll never run out of tacos again. The dragons will be so happy. Well, I know we're not supposed to mess with it, but this does seem like a perfect opportunity to fire up the time machine in the garage. A time machine lets you travel through time, back to the past when you were an itty bitty baby, or forward to the future when you've grown to be an old man, or in our case, back to the taco party full of tacos. You know what? Let's strap into this gizmo and give it a whirl. Set the dial to taco party. Ready, set. Hey, that's before your time. Weird. But there are plenty of tacos here. Let's just grab some and head back before the dragons eat any spicy. Uh oh. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yikes. I hope this time machine still works. Give the dial a little twist. We'll have to go back a little further back this time before the dragons eat any spicy salsa. Ready, set. Hmm. We may have gone back a little too far back. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh boy. Not again. This time machine has seen better days. Try some machine oil. That might do the trick. Wait a second. That's not machine oil. This may complicate our journey through space time. Dragons love diapers? That's not right. Let's try this again. Tacos love dragons? Weird, but closer. One more time. Dragons love tacos. That's it. Dragons, quick, grab some tacos and let's get out of here before it's too late. Crunch, 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 crunch. We made it. Congratulations. Oh, come on. You saved one. Phew. We'll plant trees and have tacos forever. The dragons will be so happy. After all, dragons love diapers. I mean, tacos. Dragons love tacos. Heck, everyone loves tacos. The end.
All right. Well, thank you for that Dragons Love Tacos sequel story. And I know we're excited to see what you're going to make for us with the tacos. Are you ready?
I am ready. Hopefully the tacos are. So today I decided to do something a little different. Uh, what I wanted to make was a chicken taco because I know we have some people that don't eat beef. I know they mentioned that last time, so I decided to do a chicken taco. So with the chicken tacos, you need about a pound of chicken. Use a chicken breast is usually pretty good. You want to make sure you clean it first and make sure you dice it into chunks. You can cut it however you want in regards to like the size of the chicken. Just kind of give you an idea what it kind of looks like. About yay big or so. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Forgive me, I'm still trying to learn how to work this camera. And then also, you want to use some soft corn tortillas. You also want to make sure you get some lettuce, some cheese, and some sour cream. Also, you're gonna need taco seasoning to make sure you season your your chicken tacos as well once you're cooking the chicken. And also, you can use a variety of different seasonings. I'll show you which ones I like to use as well. And then, last but not least, some taco sauce. But remember, with dragons, they can't do spicy stuff. So if you're not a dragon, you might be okay. So while that's cooking, I'll go ahead and start working on building the tacos for you. First, gotta make sure I wash my hands. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So when you're cooking your chicken, you make sure you want to kind of brown it after you're done dicing and cleaning it, and you can season it. I like to use salt, pepper, um, a little bit of chili powder, perhaps some garlic powder, and also the magic ingredient. You want to use a little bit of cinnamon. And then once you get it brown and nice, you want to add like a cup of water, maybe about a half a cup, depending on how much you want to use. And then you want to add your taco seasoning. And then you want to make sure you let it simmer until it's tender, probably about 20 to 30 minutes. And you make sure you kind of simmer it kind of low. And then you want to stir it ever so often, kind of infrequently, maybe about 2 or 3 stirs. And then after that, you want to make sure you get ready to plate it. Now, in regards to corn tortillas, I know some people kind of prefer flour. Flour's okay, but corn's the best. You want to make sure that you do warm your corn tortillas up, or any flour tortillas for that matter. You can warm it up in the pan, but if you're kind of pressed for time, you can put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds, and that also do the job as well. So, in the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm it up in the pan because we do have a little bit of time on our hands. Cooking spray, so you make sure your tortillas do not stick to the pan. And you use like a regular cooking pan, like this. So this kind of works. And you pretty much want to cook it on each side about like maybe about a minute or so until it's brown. Flip it once, cook it a little bit longer, about 30 seconds, and then you'll be good to go. All right. So while I was reading a book, our chicken was cooking down while it's simmering, so it should be about where it needs to be. As I wait on these tortillas. Meanwhile, let me grab the rest of my ingredients. With your lettuce, you can pretty much get lettuce already shredded, which is kind of cool. But if you want to chop it yourself and save a little bit of money, you also can do that as well. I heavily recommend getting romaine lettuce. But since this is quick and easy, I went ahead and decided to go with the pre-made shredded lettuce. All right. So our tortillas are almost where they need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over once. All right. All right. Almost where it needs to be. All right. So it's time for me to start building my tacos. So I've got my tortilla. Forgive me with the camera angles. We're doing the best we can. All right. So you just want to grab a couple pieces of chicken, like so.
So I see that you're building your taco, but I also wanted to acknowledge some of the people in our comments.
Okay.
So Pretty Girls Need Love Too says, hey. And we have Deron Lee. I hope I pronounced that right. Forgive me if I didn't.
You
They
did.
want to know, so do the small shells work better?
Well, it depends on what exactly you're trying to do. So with the smaller tortilla shells, yeah, they work just fine if you're doing just tacos. But if you're trying to make something like a burrito or maybe like a quesadilla, you do want to use the bigger ones. That's why Mexican food is so good because tortillas are so flexible. Depending on how you fold it, depending on how you grill it, it's all essentially the same thing. But it's just so awesome. We still love it no matter what.
Okay. So in your opinion, if we're doing burritos, would we still use the flour or the corn? Or would we
I,
still use the corn or the flour tortillas?
I think the flour is going to be best. for the most part. It just usually they make those bigger. For some reason, I've only seen corn tortillas this size, but the flour
Mm-hmm.
tortillas usually serve the purpose in regards to burrito, in my
Okay.
opinion.
And if
All
anyone
right,
else has any questions, you can place them in the chats. I'd love to read them for you.
cool. And then also, remember, I know some people do a little different, but what I like to do, the Chef Q way, is make sure after you put your protein down, whether it's chicken, beef, shrimp, tofurkey, whatever the case may be. I like to make sure you put the cheese on top of the protein because it helps it melt a little bit better.
Oh, so it's not falling everywhere, like if you put it on
Exactly.
top of the lettuce.
Yeah, because what I've
Okay.
noticed is we don't mind the lettuce falling out, but the cheese, oh no, we don't like that.
You have to save the cheese.
Yes, very imperative. All right, so I've added that. Next thing I'm going to add is my lettuce. All right. Next up, let's see.
And I have a question. So in your ingredients, you added cinnamon. So what
Mhm.
does that do? What flavor does the cinnamon give?
It gives it like a hint of sweetness to basically kind of even out kind of the spiciness as well as the acid that's in the tomatoes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
and
to
then
add that next time.
yeah, a lot of people don't really notice, but like cinnamon is really in a lot of Mexican dishes. You just don't really know it because it's not like it's not overpowering. It just kind of helps
Gotcha.
aid the stars of the show in regards to what you flavor what you flavor with your Mexican food. So,
So I have another question, and it says, "What about salsa? Any recommendations?"
great question. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful in regards to the words I choose because no one has not cut me a check yet in regards to sponsorships. However, I am open to sponsorships by any of the salsa taco companies. Me and Tiffany are a package deal, so we are listening. But in
Okay.
regards to salsas, I like to use the ones that say the thick and chunky. I like that one a
Okay.
little bit better. Or the restaurant style. I also like that one too as well. The ones that
Yeah,
kind of
that's
see them be like a little bit smoother. And me
hmm
personally, since I'm not a dragon, I do like it spicy.
really like
Yes.
mild to spicy or like extra, like on that end.
Well, no, I like it spicy, but not like I have to sign a waiver before I eat it spicy. If that makes sense.
So as long as your forehead is a little moist, it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's totally fine.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, let's see the taco sauce I'm going to use today. Let's see. So I like using this one, Tapatio.
Bring it over a little bit. Okay.
Can you see it? Oh,
There
yep.
we go. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I like using this one.
Okay.
Pretty cost efficient. They give you a whole lot for like a little bit of money. So yeah, usually kind of does the trick. So I'm about to add my taco sauce. Then I'm going to finish it off with sour cream to balance it out. All right. So, let's see. So I don't know if you can see this or not. Here are my tacos. Shout out to the cameraman because Y'all make it look so easy, and this is so difficult. Voila. These are my dragon chicken tacos.
Ooh, those look so good.
Thank you.
Yes. When I'm done eating soup, chicken noodle soup, I'll make sure to make my tacos just like that.
Cool. I about to say, yeah, definitely. That should definitely be your first recovery meal.
And we also had another comment right
Mhm.
after I left. Pretty girls need love too says she likes On the Border brand. I think for
Okay,
salsa.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I about to say I've heard good stuff about On the Border. I have tried a couple of their things, and they
Hmm.
seem to be like every store. I just never had a chance to get it, so I will try On the Border next time.
Okay. And Tasha Kennedy wants to thank you for stressing the importance of washing hands and wants to know, will this work for nachos too? That's a good question because
That is a
I love
very,
nachos.
which goes back to my comment about how versatile Mexican food is. Yes, it can. Yes, it definitely can. So yeah, you can definitely work that. You definitely use that the same recipe for nachos. So yeah, absolutely. And to make sure you get queso. Queso is the Cadillac of cheeses. I love it so much. Definitely do so. And also, Tasha Kennedy, I just want to tell you a big shout out to you and all the kids at the Cleveland Clinic. I hope you really enjoyed the
Yeah,
show, and I wish y'all a speedy recovery and get well soon.
absolutely. Thank you all for watching. All right. All right. Well, thank you again so much for joining us again, Chef Q. It has, as always, it's a pleasure having you. And for for the people who are new to you,
Hmm.
how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, well, it's very simple. Like they can reach me via either my Instagram or my TikTok because I had to download a TikTok since the last time I saw it to you. It can be reached at T as in Tom BWF underscore QCUE.
Okay. So please reach out to him and get some more of those taco birthday parties. I'm kind of jealous of the 1 year old. That sounded fun. A
Yeah,
taco party.
I about to say, truth be told, it was more or less for the adults, but I get it. I totally get it. Oh, also too, if you want to reach me via Facebook, my name is Darius Jamal Q, and
Okay.
you can reach me there as well. You can see it definitely on Instagram as well as Facebook. You can see a lot of my different food posts. I definitely talk about food, and I like to engage with everybody who follows or
You
befriends
do.
me. So yeah, look forward to
You
meeting
do.
you guys I haven't met already.
Awesome. All right. Thank you again. And I look forward to I have to brainstorm about what we can do next because this doesn't feel like work. So
Not
I'm
at
gonna
all.
have to have to think of something else we can do together. But until next time, I hope you take great care of yourself and much stay booked and busy.
Thank you, and I appreciate you providing this opportunity. My mom was a teacher, so I just know this is something that she would just be like, "Oh, this is so amazing! Look at my son go." So thank you so much for providing this opportunity for me.
Absolutely. Anytime. All right. And I want to say a special thank you to every one of you who tuned in today. If you have time tomorrow, be sure to come back tomorrow for our Little Big Authors, featuring Jasmine Jones of Primp Life with her graphic novel and starring her starring her superhero Primp Girl. So it'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m. and bit.ly backslash or forward slash Little Big Authors Jasmine. You can also look for any of our events at cmlibrary.org forward slash events. It is there as well, or calendar. So, my name is Miss Tiffany. Thank you for joining, and until next time.